So far, it's Abby Boland, Bernadette of France in the lead over Peng and Tong of China and Danielle and Steve Hartzell of the U.S. But on the ice right now, the two-time world silver medalist, Shen and Hongbo Zhao.
Something that makes this pair team so good is the fact that they really go after it. In other words, they don't hold back. They have a sort of abandon when they skate, but it's controlled. Here, the opening outside death spiral. Now, watching these two in practice with their side-by-side triples, they have been very solid. And they hope to recreate that right here. Triple toe loops. Her a little bit bending over, but still not bad. But I've seen them do it better.
Well, you have to go back sometime, as you alluded to earlier. We've seen a better one-on-one showdown and two teams right after another than we saw at the Cup of Russia when they took on Berezhnaya and Seeker and Lidza. Ended up with a silver medal there, but it's hard to imagine them skating any better than they did.
Check out the height she'll get on this. Just a walk in the park. These throws are huge. It's about 2.5 feet over the ice, traveling 15 feet, backwards on 1 foot. Very strong. Takeoff. And the variation, very nice and difficult. Their spin combination. It's tough to keep the speed going when you change positions in a spin like this because it takes away from the centrifugal force that you have. So the object is to keep the spin spinning at a fast rate of speed. And they conclude with a huge split double twist lift.
Well, they said after their loss in Russia that they're going to go home and work on their presentation skills. This is a team that's going to be tough to beat at the Grand Prix final. They won it last year. Shen and Hongbo Zhao of China.
As I made mention of this earlier, amazing the height that she gets. And the reason she can land this so well is she stays perpendicular to the ice. And that allows her to have a very good landing. This is hard to take a lift off forwards because what can happen is the man's feet can kick forward and you go right down on your back. It's very dangerous, and they do it well. A difficult lift. And then this speaks for itself. Look at the height she gets. Way up in the air, delayed split double twist lift. Very nice, and a good extension on the end of that.
No, it's interesting. They placed 4th in this event last season. Did not have a very good regular season in the Grand Prix, but they did come back to win that final, as I mentioned. First set, 5.3 up to 5.8.
What a disparity to see 5.8 all the way down to 5.4.
And that 5.3 from the one judge. Presentation marks 5.4 now up to 5.8. So it's enough to put Shen and Hongbo Zhao of China into the lead over Abby Boland and Bernadette.